And we have a deployment system that is going to basically latch this onto a docking station on the turbine. It uses a wet mate power and fiber connector. It's exactly what's being used for the regional scale nodes project. So this is a marine energy project, but it's also something of an ocean observing project. We're basically turning a tidal turbine into an ocean observatory. And the way the system is deployed is with an off-the-shelf inspection class ROV, a Saab CI Falcon. And then we have this customized tool skid that has additional thrusters for thrust augmentation, as well as the hardware for actually latching this whole system in place on the docking station. The custom skid is being developed in conjunction with Seaview Systems. So we had to come up with a name for this skid. I suggested Albatross and was immediately shut down. I then suggested Shoebill. No one knew what a shoebill looked like. And then James said, why don't we call it the Millennium? Because, you know, the Millennium Falcon, that'd be a really cool name for this whole system. I said, that is ridiculous. We cannot name a system the Millennium Falcon. So I talked to one of my colleagues at APL, and his advice was, you have an opportunity to name a system the Millennium Falcon, call it the Millennium Falcon. So we have a Millennium Falcon now, and this has been a really interesting systems engineering problem because we need to minimize the drag on this system during deployment and during operation. We need to have the AMP needs to survive long term. This needs to be relatively cheap. We've gone through CFD, corrosion analysis, stress analysis, trying to think about the whole monitoring mission about what this system looks like. And we've got, I think, a pretty good system that we've put together here. So we've got our Millennium Falcon being launched from this platform here for deployment. We have an umbilical back to a surface vessel. And in deployment, we basically fly the Millennium Falcon and dock it with the turbine. At-sea flight tests are hopefully going to start in the fall of 2014. The Millennium Falcon right now is parts on a bench in my lab. So I asked the question, why would an engineer care about environmental changes? I mean, what engineer doesn't want to pilot the Millennium Falcon towards a tidal